Now, despite all the volatility in the cryptocurrency space, things are starting to look very good. Now, actually, I don't know. If we update this, I'm not exactly sure we can see. All right, let's just look at some of the latest headlines here on China that is affecting cryptocurrency prices, because as far as I know, we have seen a meeting set forth between Trump and China here. It says China says it will fight to the end after the U.S. said it was trying to hurt the world economy. Trump trade rep says a new 100% tariff on China depends on Beijing's next move. And I do believe that this meeting is set up and that it is going to result in something very beneficial, not only for the market, right, but for the entire world. With that, cryptocurrency prices are starting to rebound off of the intraday lows. It's a very good sign. You can see from about 10-20 points per coin on SHIB, already up to about 10-70 points per coin on Shiba Inu coin here. And the good news is, right, we've got a lot of very strong predictions. We're going to be going over them in this video, and if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and as you can see, we've got some cryptocurrency market predictions here. It says, is this the biggest XRP comeback in history? Well, no, probably not, right? Because XRP went from like $3 down to 20-30 cents, and it made its way back up to $3.60 already. So it's already had one of the biggest comebacks in history. We'd have to see XRP drop down to about 20 cents again before we start talking about that. It says Bitcoin breaks 115,000 like it's nothing, and Shiba Inu coin is not adding a zero. Now, I do want to say thank you guys very much for watching these videos. I know this is not my I don't know what you want to call it, first channel, original channel, whatever. But I'm unable to post on there at least until mid-December. So thank you guys very much for clicking the subscribe button on this one. And I do want to say this. Shiba Inu coin, XRP, Bitcoin, I own them all. And I have also been adding tokens like Bitcoin Hyper. Now, Bitcoin Hyper is a phenomenal new Layer 2 project that is being built. And these guys are one of the largest ICOs of 2025. They've already raised over $23.5 million just in the last couple of months here. And the price is going to rise. The timers tick down. The price is going to rise in the next couple of hours here, next couple of days. And it's going to continue rising until the ICO launches. Now, right now, one Bitcoin Hyper costs 1.3115 cents. And if you guys are interested in grabbing some, you can use that link down in the description below. But click on that link to learn more. It says Bitcoin Hyper is building a layer 2 blockchain for Bitcoin. How it's going to work is you're going to bridge over from Bitcoin to Bitcoin Hyper. You're going to transact with near instant finality on that layer 2. And then utilizing zero knowledge proofs, it sends that info back to be validated on Bitcoin. And when you're ready to withdraw, you simply initiate the request and your tokens are sent back to your Bitcoin Layer 1 wallet. You guys can, scroll through their X account, see all of the attention that they're getting, 15.3 thousand followers, growing fast as this ICO continues to rise. Now, one of the things that I like most about these ICOs is that despite all of the volatility, the ups and the downs, right, these tokens remain steady until launch day. So I'm not losing any money in Bitcoin Hyper, despite the fact that the entire market got ripped on Friday evening and all of the volatility that's taken place thereafter. So a lot of reasons to look into it. You guys got links for everything down there. But let's see what these analysts are saying about Shiba Inu coin, Bitcoin, and XRP. It says XRP has made one of the most spectacular recoveries in recent months, just as traders were preparing for the protracted decline. This move has the potential to completely change the perception of this asset. It says after the severe crash last week destroyed almost 60% of XRP's value in a single day. And guys, XRP is a $100+ billion project. We're talking about $60 billion wiped out in minutes. It was like 5 to 10 minutes that the crash took place. It did bottom out at about $1.80, I believe, and currently it is back up above $2.51. Now, Bitcoin is in control. It says Bitcoin has once again demonstrated its control over the cryptocurrency market by easily breaking through the resistance level of 115,000. Now, volatility is kicked back up, right? Every little word out of the mouth of China and the United States right now is going to cause gains and losses. So, as China said that they're ready to fight till the end, blah, and they're not going to, right? These people, they might be dumb, and it's almost like they're putting on a show sometimes, okay? But they're not dumb enough to destroy the world that they live in and to give up their power, give up their control, and give up their money. Okay, you and I, we want to invest. We want to make as much money as possible, and I get it. But dude, these people are on a different level. It's like they're fed. Their hunger is only fed by the power and money that they own, and it gets a little weird, right? And with that, you might think that China and the U.S., they're going to talk, they're going to bark, they're going to see who's the loudest, all of that. But these guys are not dumb enough to give up all of their money and destroy themselves. They won't do it, okay? Now, I do believe that they're buying the dip. I believe that they're going to feed into the emotion of the retail investors, cause a lot of sell-offs, and they're going to accumulate like gluttonous pigs as much as they possibly can. So that is what I am trying to do as well. Ignore the noise and accumulate as much as possible. They're not going to destroy themselves. There's literally trillions of dollars on the line, and they're not going to give that up, no matter how loud they bark. And then finally, Shiba Inu coin zero edition is canceled. It says Shiba Inu coin was on the verge of adding another zero to its price following a violent sell-off that rocked the cryptocurrency market as a whole. This would be a symbolic but psychologically damaging threshold for both retail and institutional holders. However, for the time being, Shiba Inu coin seems to have escaped the fatal slip despite the extreme pressure and the cascading liquidations across exchanges, with $19.6 billion being liquidated, guys, at 1.6 million traders. Shiba Inu coin now trading at about 1090 points per coin, having recovered significantly from the intraday low that fell below the crucial level of 1,000 points per coin, down to 660 points per coin there. Now, it goes on to say that buying activity has historically increased in response to SHIB testing this area, resulting in brief rallies. The asset quickly recovered lost ground during the crash, even though it briefly fell into adding zero territory. This was made possible by traders looking for a rebound and short covering. And that is exactly what happened. Guys, I do believe that all of this China-U.S. trade talk will be settled, it will be negotiated, and we will be looking towards new all-time highs once again. All we have to do is get through the volatility. Prices are going to be up, prices are going to be down. We are going to see spikes up, we're going to see volatility increasing. And that's when you know the bull market is here. Volatility brings traders. Traders bring volatility. It's a vicious cycle that we have to make it through. Watch your indicators, know your prices, set your plan, and stick to it. Let me know what you guys are buying down in the comments below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.